Sit right on.
Drive.
Excited?
Yeah, pretty excited for the film.
Did quite well at what was it?
The Critics' Choice Awards.
Nominated for 12, won 8. Is it like, you know, the critics are generally a negative bunch of cynics?
Hey, you take that back. You're talking about me.
Get out. Well, if you like it, subscribe.
I'll jump out of the moving car.
This wasn't the show I thought we were.
Whiplash, one of my favourites of the past, many years. What is that? What are your expectations going into it?
I'm not sure if I'm happy I knew that it did well at the Critics' Choice Awards, or if I should have just kept it blank in my head.
Yeah, my expectations are really high.
I didn't actually know. Like, I guess it's a musical.
Yeah.
I don't know, my perceptions of it completely shifted. Musicals are a funky thing in our society. They get such a negative write-up because I guess it's all that romance, melodrama that goes along with it. People go, oh, there's nothing wholesome in a musical, nothing that film critics can latch onto. Well, you and I were talking the other day, Blues Brothers.
Great movie. Great musical.
Would have to be
of all time.
And no one ever thinks about it.
Well, it doesn't, rely on the musical part.
No, it doesn't. But, it's there and it makes it what it is as well.
Chicago.
I don't think I've seen Chicago.
I've never seen Chicago. That won, Best Picture.
2002.
2002, yeah. So, there is a history of musicals doing quite well at the Oscars.
You seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Les Mis.
Okay, yeah, you haven't seen Les Mis of Chicago.
I haven't seen any musicals, apparently. Except for the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers.
But it's my favourite.
Okay, you saw Sing Street?
But I kind of felt that was more of just a movie that had music in it. Because
but isn't that what Blues Brothers is?
When I think of musicals, I usually think when the music is not actually a part of the film.
You've got musicals where people have a musical tabloid where they sing together. Let's say Moulin Rouge.
I haven't seen it, but sure.
Okay, neither have I. But I know they do that. Again, look at something like Les Mis. Two lovers will get together and start singing when they would really just be talking in real life.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what I think of when I think of music.
Okay, so it's got to suspend the sort of reality of the story.
That's the end of the episode. Thanks for liking and subscribe.
If you want to see more of these, put a comment and what film to see, and we'll just...
Happy 2016! It's the address in 1 year since our other movie! 1 year frame rate! See you next year!
Wait, hold on. Okay, so...
Yeah, okay.
Breakfast Club.
I was going to say,
would not be a musical.
No, because it's just music.
No,
but there's a difference between, music being iconic and...
Will you recognize...
it?
Call my name or walk on by.
We'll do a speed run.
Okay, speed run.
I thought it was good, maybe even great.
I thought it was pretty excellent. I didn't understand. Well, I understood why I had less energy in the second half than the first half, but I thought I enjoyed the first half a lot better than the second half because of that.
Because I felt it was very on purpose. Because the second half, it was more, reality set in, and it's a very nostalgic movie.
That's right.
And so the very beginning reflected that nostalgia that goes with falling into dreams.
Also through the use of a lot more music and sort of golden age Hollywood musical vibes. And this has probably got to be Damien Cheesewheel's second film where the theme has always been, in order to succeed individually, one must sacrifice more than they want, that they hold dear to them.
Well, I think it is that. I think they have very different approaches to that theme. I think Whiplash was a lot darker, and it was was very much about the pain and suffering that came from being the best at what you can possibly be. And this was more about just achieving some form of success and kind of the struggles that the things you have to give up, make these dreams a reality. And really, it was all about dreams, and it felt like a dream. So did you notice that?
Like Inception.
Like Inception. I reckon La La Land is 2016 Inception.
No, but I really liked the when they had big musical set pieces. They were done quite well, and they were mostly done in one take. Like the production design was gold. Like I feel like definitely the production design is going to get nominated for best production design at the Oscars.
Possibly best picture, they say. Mainly just because Hollywood's always loved films about themselves.
Argo, The Artist,
Birdman,
yep, Cargo. If you want to talk about musicals.
12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave, what else? Yeah, the lighting I really liked. They used a crap ton of different gels to light scenes and bring out colours to evoke moods. The one in the trailer, but the exterior shot of Lipton's restaurant, and it's the red of the sign and the glow of the indoor light, and it's all blue, otherwise completely outside. Even the editing was done quite well, and that's not something, I'm not sure if anyone would have picked up on it. It was fairly blatant, much more blatant than, say, Whiplash. Well, I felt this one was more like it cut between scenes quite jarringly, like it would go really, really loud and then quiet. Oh, I was just thinking of the opening act, which was about a 5-minute long take, and it was just done so well.
How funny did you think it was? Because I thought it was quite funny, starting from that.
Again, about that energy thing, I thought the first half was quite funny, and then it just didn't. It was far more serious and far less funny the second half. But I guess it didn't hurt the film. It was just a different change of tones. But
it was a very purposeful change of tone.
Part of me wishes the whole film had kept tone all the way through. But I feel like the second half we got was the second half we needed for the story.
Yeah, I quite liked it. I understand exactly why they did it. It didn't feel too jarring.
In terms of the end, denouement, so they say. Denouement.
The ending. What?
The ending.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. You have to kind of compare it to Whiplash being his other film that he's done. And Whiplash was such a good ending for that film. It was one of the best endings I've ever seen.
It was amazing. I think this one also did have, I won't spoil what the big ending scene is.
I can describe it without giving it away. It feels like a reverse up.
Reverse up? Oh, right, yeah, I can see that.
It's the ending you needed to that story, and I feel like it's going to have a lasting impact. It wasn't the easy option, it was the one that the story needed. The acting was great.
I liked Common. Is that his name?
Who?
Common.
Who's Common?
Common.
Emma?
Common.
Gosling?
Common.
Kelman.
Common.
Who's Kelman?
Common.
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 Get in my car.
Is that his name, Common?
What's his last name? Stop it.
His name is Common. Is it Common? John Legend.
Was that the one you were thinking of? Is that the one?
He sings a lot with Common.
Who's Common?
Common! I give it an 8.8. I just said that randomly. A grade out of 10.
I give it, I want to give it a 9, but I feel like an 8.8 is also kind of.
It's all.
I feel like it's not a 9, but it's definitely not an 8.5. Like it's higher than an 8.5. I'll give it a 4.3 out of 5.
4.3 out of 5. I'll stick with a grade out of 10.
Mine is I'll just go fab out of 6. Get out of my car. Like and subscribe if you
Don't you?
Oh, everyone should see this film. It was very good. I recommend it.
I look forward to what Damien Chazelle does in the future.